community of Vlogmas. My name is Megan and you are watching the Megs & Co YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is my very first year doing Vlogmas and I have to say I've been having so much fun. Yeah, it's been a very neat experience getting to share my day-to-day crafting and making and a bit of like my yarn business and whatnot with you. It's definitely been a bit eye-opening. I guess not eye-opening, that's not the right word. I don't know. I guess I don't really know like what the right description is, but my days are very routine. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes, like, you know, when you're filming and sharing, I guess you kind of really realize just how everyday and routine your life is, but I don't really think that there's anything wrong with that. I have a good routine. It works for me. I have a good life. So welcome to my channel. So when we're not filming Vlogmas, we are filming all things about yarn dyeing, making, knitting, crocheting, yeah, all the good things. So I am currently working on my stripe of the day on my self-striping socks. This is my self-striping Advent sock from Woolens and Nosh. So I actually just finished my stripe and I'm just doing a small round of the gray and then I'll put these down. It just feels so good to like just come home in the end of the day and just knit a stripe. It's been wonderful. It finally just uploaded. Success.
Go Spectrum!
I have been fighting with our internet for like the past hour trying to upload videos. I don't know what's going on with our internet, but we were chatting with our good friend Emmett from Spectrum and he's going to send a technician out to our house tomorrow to hopefully figure it out. But our internet has just been going in and out and it was a very frustrating experience. So I was trying to upload my Vlogmases and they were just not uploading, but we are all caught up. Everything just finally got uploaded. So I can finally move on with my life. Yeah, so I had just with getting home a little late last night from Fiber Night, I just had not edited yesterday's video or had time to upload day 18 either. So when I got home from work today, I edited yesterday's video and I was just gonna upload both of them, and then for whatever reason like day 19 uploaded fine and day 18 just kept getting stuck, and then our whole internet like just went out in the whole house. It was like a whole thing. So so like it just looked like there was no day 18 video. Anyway, it does not matter. Everything is fine. The world is fine. I think it's time to open some Advents. I'm on the couch. I am going to be on this couch relaxing for the next 2 weeks. I do not plan to move.
Well, someone's have to work.
I do have to work tomorrow. I do have to work tomorrow. And actually that was kind of part of why I was panicking. Because
No, I mean actually go to work.
But that is also why I was panicking, because I'm working from home tomorrow, and if our internet isn't working, then I have to actually go into work tomorrow. And I was like, see, I had literally just recorded in like the previous segment before this whole internet crashing and burning thing that I was like, I don't even want to say it. My whole declaration that I don't need to go into the office again until the new year. And then literally our whole internet went out. See, I told you I shouldn't have said it. But it's back up, it's working, at least for now. And they're gonna send a technician. And honestly, worst case, I can hotspot with my phone, so we're fine. But I knew it. I knew I should not have like even just challenged the universe. I did. I put that challenge out there and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to like be home and cozy. Anyway, let's open some Advents. What do you say, Bubba? Yeah. So today is December 19th. So I think today we should start with Spun Right Round because we never start with Spun Right Round and it's always just a gorgeous yarn. Oh, can you go in my yarn room and find a black pouch for day 19? You can do it. It'll say 1-9.
I'm aware.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, every day is just gorgeous. This is so beautiful. I feel like we're getting more mermaid vibes with this colorway. We've got teals, aqua, and I love when you get these like little hints of pink here. I don't know how she does it. I love her yarn so much. So this is from Spun Right Round. And I link to all my Advents down in the description. So beautiful. Thank you. So the next one that I'll open is from Buku Yarns. And so Buku Yarns not only comes with yarn, but it came with a pattern. And I cannot believe, look at how huge this is. So the pattern says that it's a wrap. Reading the pattern, so I really read the pattern today in depth. And I am not convinced it's a wrap. I am convinced that it is, that did not like come out at all. I am not convinced that it is a wrap. I am convinced that it is a lap blanket, which is totally fine. I actually, funnily enough, I actually was planning on, in like January, February, I was planning on probably crocheting, but casting on or starting a lap blanket because my office is freezing and I just wanted something to kind of throw over my lap while I'm sitting in my chair and working. And I think this is gonna end up being it. So reading along, we're gonna pick up this selvage edge that I've been talking about all along, and instead of knitting this way that we've been doing to create this kind of scarf-like thing, we're gonna start knitting this way. But I think it's going to create just a rectangle. So that's what I mean by like, to me, it's huge. It's going to be a lap blanket. Like this is not a wrap, but everyone's interpretation is their own interpretation. And I'm so excited because I literally need this, like need this. So much need this, so very excited. Anyway, so I'm finally on my 6th color out of 12. So these are 50 gram, so half skeins, so 50 gram DK weight skeins. So you get 12 skeins total. So I'm on my 6th color, so I'm halfway through. And so this is my last color of this sequence. So once I'm done with this color block, I'll bind off according to the pattern. And then I will pick up this selvage edge and start working this way. Yeah, so I'm excited that I'm on my last color. And I haven't counted my rows, but looking at it, it looks like I'm about halfway. So that's nice. Yeah, so this is huge. And just the fact that that it's superwash yarn, knowing that like when I block it, it's gonna grow a ton. Superwash yarn always grows so much when you block it, especially garter. So I bet like it's as tall as me. It's going to be huge. So cozy, so nice. Anyway, so I got lots of work done on that today, which I'm very excited about, because yesterday I was, so in yesterday's video, I hadn't quite finished my color 5. So I was able to get color 5 completely done, and I started color 6. So moving right along, super excited about that. So let's open pouch 19, which is yarn. So today's color is called Tangerine Dreams. It's really pretty. So it's a nice, like, kind of pallor, like a cantaloupe type orange. Really pretty. So I like how like one half is like all the cool tones, so the blues and the greens, and then the other half of the wrap is all, I'm assuming all the warm tones, because there's 12 skeins total, and we started opening from like super dark blue, and then it started fading all the way down into this very pale color. And then after this color, we opened a very vibrant, like garnet red. And now they're kind of fading into this pale orange color. So if I had to take a gander, I think they're gonna continue to kind of fade out just as, oh, I almost flung it across the room. So I think they're gonna continue to kind of fade out just as this one does. And I just think that's so cool. So that you have like the cool tones and then the warm tones, but you never know with these advents. Okay, so then the next one that we have is from Twice Sheared Sheep, day 19. What do you think it is, Logan? It is a yarn cozy. Oh, so fun. You have to see what this has on it. It's got Capybaras.
Capybara.
Oh my gosh. I might be a little obsessed with this giant rodent. I want my own Capybara. How does one acquire a Capybara? Asking for a friend, and that friend is me. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea how excited, like, I'm just like stunned into silence. Like, oh my gosh. You know that, like, so like TikTok totally like took me down the Capybara, and I like any video that had that song on it, I will still listen to it and watch it. And I like how they like the like hot springs, and they just hang out in the hot springs. Like, if I had a spirit animal, I think it would be a Capybara hanging out in a hot spring. Yeah. So that might be my favorite thing. And it's because it has a Capybara on it. What's for dinner tonight?
I thought you were making it.
When do I ever make dinner?
Exactly.
I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I don't make dinner. My husband actually makes our meals, and he makes our meals. So usually I'm not just lounging on the couch with puppies, opening my advents, surrounded by all my gifts and coziness. Most nights I spend at least in 1 to 3 hours downstairs dyeing yarn, scanning yarn, labeling yarn, packing orders.
I do that too. She doesn't tell you. Ow!
Sometimes he does help me. Usually when I'm in a panic, I'm like, you have to help me. There's no choice. You have to do it. There's tears involved. But yes, he will help me. But because I do have to work after I work, he does a great job with all of our meals. Packs my lunch. And he makes our dinner every night. So what are we having? You still haven't said what we're having. Do I really have to make dinner tonight? I mean, I can. I'm technically... I was planning...
No, we don't need PB&J.
I was planning on doing work tonight, but then our internet decided to just do what it was doing. So
No, it's meat rolls.
I love meat rolls. But yeah, so I actually was planning on doing yarn work tonight. But then our internet was being a dick. So uploading a video was supposed to be like, oh, I'm gonna hit a button and let the dogs out and do like a thing, and it should take like 20 minutes, and no. So yarn work did not happen tonight, but that's okay. I'll get it done because I have 2 weeks of vacation. So I'll definitely get a lot done by Saturday morning. I actually think I can finish out all that's down there on Saturday. I bet I can twist up all that's down there on Saturday and then label everything Monday and ship it out on Tuesday. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So that sounds like a great plan. Because I'm on vacation. Well, actually not yet. I still have to work tomorrow.
Ah!
But I can work in my jammies. And I can work with this guy. This guy will be my personal assistant. I'll be like, Logan, bring me coffee. And then they'll probably just fart on me. All right. So I am going to officially enter my leisure era. And I'm going to work on this tonight. I did bring over, I don't know where I put it. I like stashed it in this, oh, here it is. I was like, I started like making, so I tend to like kind of make a pile of like pillows and coziness, and I like stash books and projects in my cozy area. Oh my gosh. So now that I am approaching vacation, I definitely am planning to do some actual reading. So I love to listen to audiobooks when I'm, kind of working, doing the yarn stuff, when I'm knitting. But it's so nice to actually like kind of shut off and actually read a book. So I do actually read usually for at least like 20 minutes before I go to bed, like while I'm in bed. I just kind of need that little bit of time to kind of shut my brain off. Sometimes I'm really tired and I can just go to bed. Sometimes we just watch TV, but usually I will read for like at least 15-20 minutes to just kind of silence the day out. So I have been reading The Wedding People. It's okay. And it's funny because like I always feel like every book I'm like, I don't know if I like it. So I feel like the main character is just a little whiny. everybody, like, this book, this is one of those books that got such great reviews. Like, everybody raves about it. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's so great. I loved it. It was so powerful. I think the main character is kind of a whiny bitch, but that's just me. But I'm also really enjoying the read at the same time. Like, I look forward to reading it every night. And now I am looking forward to reading it on the couch with my Loganberry. But I'll probably pick out another book on my bookshelf that I haven't had the time to get to. Usually on my Christmas break, I will purposefully choose like a nice big book because I don't have a lot of time to read, so I kind of tend to pick like kind of quick reads. So I'm kind of looking at my bookshelf and I'm like, ooh, I need like a nice, good, long 2-week read. I was thinking of choosing Kristen Hanna, The Women by Kristen Hanna. It's another book that like everybody raves about, and so I bought it like when it first came out, and the only reason I haven't read it is just because I've heard that it's just very sad, and so I just haven't been ready for like a crier. And not that I'm ready for like a crier, but I feel like I'm kind of ready for like a really good book. Because I just feel like all the books I've been reading lately have just been so disappointing to me. And this one's not disappointing. I actually do really like this one. I just don't like the main character. But at the same time, she's annoying, but she's also entertaining me. Like, she's almost so annoying, she's entertaining. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, I was going to say happy Thursday, but I should say happy Friday or just happy day, because I could be watching this on any day. Happy day, happy craft day. I'd love to know what kind of making or kind of special thing that you plan to do if you're able to take any kind of time off or vacation. I always feel like the holiday time is just special. There's always that bit of stillness that's in between Christmas and New Year's. And, you know, even if you still have to work tends to be slow. Hopefully, I know some industries, especially if you're in hospitality, it's not slow, so I shouldn't say that. But in many industries, probably aside from hospitality and travel, it is slow. And so for many people, you are able to kind of take some time to finally just sit back, relax, unwind. And so I would love to know, like, what special things are you planning to do? Have you like set aside? I know for me, like I said, I really want to dive into a good long book. I want to finish out my Advent knitting project. I want to finish out my doodle sweater. And then I have to dive back into my test knit cardigan. So I think that that is enough to keep me very happy, very satisfied. And then I'm definitely going to be going out and about town, hopefully enjoying a whole bunch of restaurants, getting some good food, I hope the weather, I want some snow. I don't want it to be like gross weather. I want like snow. I was going to say hopefully like maybe we can go take these guys out for some like
Oh, it's coming.
strolls on the canal.
Tomorrow.